Welcome back to Battle for Greyport. We're about to smack down Torglesnarf, I think, which would be, I think the win condition, but I think we got to knock out everybody else as well. At least that's how I'm going to play it. Now, a correction from last episode, I left notes. Yes, indeed, because we played Wulfric, we could play the Wench, which means that the snipe damage can still go onto the Troll, but we are going to be rolling a white die for damage, and we're going to be hitting Torglesnarf because he was over here with Zot. It all makes sense. Let's see how much damage she can do. 3. So we're going to add 3 more damage to the Goblin King. So he has a total now of 10 damage. This card, of course, then would have been discarded. Zot would have drawn up another card, so he would get the kunai. All right, everything is as it should be now with those corrections. And so I'm going to have to take a look at all the cards to do some thinking. And I'll come right back, and then we're going to have Fiona take her turn. Alright, so we're figuring out what Fiona is going to play, and she is going to play herself with the dagger. And so it's going to mean she has the taunt ability, cleave, plus 2 damage if she has an item, which she does. And this is a dual wield and cleave, so she doesn't get, the cleave doesn't compound, so she can attack 2 at once. So that's going to be what she plays. She will in fact use the taunt to bring the harpy over to her. We'll see why here in a second. I think this is all going to work out okay. And now Zot is going to be playing some cards. He's going to play the soldier with the kunai, which is a taunt, and he gets to play an extra hero. He will actually then play himself with the Scroll of Preservation, which is Shield 4. So we'll get that all organized. And so we get 4 shields. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I am sure Fiona's going to need it, possibly. And so once again, I'll have to take a look at what's going on here, decide what's the best order to play everything in, and then we'll come right back and we'll have all these attacks take place. Alright, I think we're going to start with Fiona. She gets to roll a white and yellow die and do cleave. So she's going to attack the harpy and cleave into, I think, the troll. So we're going to have that happen. Yellow-white with cleave, and that's 6 damage for both, or 6 damage for the harpy, 5 for the troll. So 5 for the troll and 6 damage for the harpy. Oh, 6 damage for the harpy. It's going to kill it. It only has 11 health. So that is exactly what I want to do, is make sure we get rid of the damage dealers because she has 4 shields. Alright, that takes care of Fiona. She is finished doing what she's doing. Now we're going to go over to Zot the Wizard. Zot plays his soldier with a kunai. That's 3 damage. And I think he is going to go ahead and do the 3 damage to the troll, which is going to add 2 more damage. So the troll is now up to 9 damage. 9 damage, and he only has 2 health points left. And now Zot will, of course, play himself. Now the shield, this doesn't do any damage, but Zot gets to roll a yellow die. He has Pierce 1, so we're going to be piercing the troll's armor. Splash 3. After each fight, each player may retire a card from their hand. Alright, Zot's going to roll a yellow die with 1 armor off of there. He rolls a 4. That's going to kill the troll. 4 more damage is going to go on to Torglesnarf. So 4, that's going to turn that into a 5, which means he is 1 health point away from dying. 14 damage, but the troll is destroyed. So this worked out extremely well. Now he has, the splash, 3 damage. Of course, Siege Engine says immune to splash, so it doesn't take the splash damage. And that's really all that's left of of the forces of evil. So pretty good stuff, except Zot has exhausted himself. So he won't be able to play himself on the next turn. And that, I think, could cause us some grief. But we're going to see if it does or not. All right, that's the end of Fiona's turn, basically. And Torgelsnarf has 1 health left. The Siege Engine has 6 health left. We have 2 damage coming over to Fiona, but she has 4 shields. Absolutely no damage goes through. She only had 1 health left. And now we're going to discard cards. So Fiona, of course, is going to refresh herself. And she can also just get rid of a card in her hand. So she's just going to get rid of the soldier. It gets to be retired because of Zot's special ability. And she's also going to discard... well, she's going to discard her dagger and her wand of magic missiles, so she's going to be drawing up 5 cards. 1 acolyte. Now we need to shuffle, and we need to hope she gets some big guns for next turn, I hope, or at least a good weapon, something that she can use to hammer on Torgelsnarf and the Siege Engine. All right, haven't won yet, but we're getting there, I hope. Okay, so 4 more cards. Oh god, man. Wand of Magic Missiles. Curse. No! The Rogue. And a Soldier. Okay. Well, I think that's probably actually going to be good enough. Or is it? Oh, man. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be able to do it for us or not. Does she have any weapons? She has no weapons. Darn it. All right. That will then conclude her... Oh, she was supposed to recruit first. Oh, darn it. So let's go and do her recruit. And I forget the last card she drew. What did she draw for the last card? I think she drew the soldier. Damn it. I'll have to rewatch the video. But let's go do the recruit first, because that was supposed to happen first. But I'm going to discard all of Zot's cards at the moment, and he used himself, so he is going to be in big trouble on his turn coming right up. But we got to recruit for Fiona. All right, so Fiona has a gold and a silver left, and I think she's going to go ahead and spend a silver. She's going to grab this nice little mace, which just does 5 damage. Love it. And I will replay the video and find out which was the last card she drew into her hand, because that has to go back on top of her deck. We have the scythe, draw a card, +1 per active monster. Whoa, that's a pretty awesome thing. All right, we're going to go back to Fiona to end her turn, and then we're going to kick it off over to Zot. Okay, so I had a look, in the last card that Fiona drew was in fact the soldier, so we're going to put the soldier back on top of her deck. That's basically going to end off her turn. Does she have... Yeah, she has 5 cards. So she has the Acolyte, Wand of Magic Missiles, the Mace. Awesome. The Curse card, and the Rogue. Oh, and I also forgot Zot's ability meant in hand. These the 2 cards Zot had in hand, one of them can get retired. We're going to get rid of the Curse card. We're going to retire it out of the game. Away it goes. All right, and so now Torgelsnarf will, of course, move over to Zot, and the taunt marker also goes to Zot. And it's going to be Zot's turn. When we return, can we win the game? I don't know. Zot right now has a dagger and nobody to wield it. He's exhausted himself. But Fiona can play 1 character, so we're going to see what happens. So we're going to come right back. We're going to have Zot's turn. All right, I think we're going to finish it off. So Zot basically has no heroes to play. He's pretty much done. Oh, and I don't think Torgelsnarf can move away because he is ferocious. He's ferocious. He has to stay with the defending player. Now, Zot can still taunt. Zot is going to taunt the Siege Engine over to himself. And the reason he's going to do that is because Fiona can still play a hero, and Fiona is going to play herself, and she's going to play herself with the mace. And she has Cleave. Now, Cleave normally can't hit a ranged target, but there's only 2 targets out here at all. So the Cleave should be able to target both of them. She's going to roll a white die. She's wielding a weapon, gives her +2 damage. If she has an item, +5. So she's going to be a white die +7 damage. Oh yeah, here we go. The killing blow. She rolls just at the top of 3. +7 is 10 damage to Torgal Snorf, absolutely knocking his block off. Torgal Snorf is destroyed, and also 10 damage to the siege engine. It's out of here. All monsters and Torgal Snorf and everyone is defeated, and I do believe that between Zot and Fiona, I think we've just beaten the Goblin King. We take a look at the card here. The win condition: defeat Drog and Torgal Snorf. All right, so we did it. Wow, I didn't think we were going to do it. I thought we were in a world of trouble, but boy, they pulled it off. Now, we did rally our big guns and kept them in our hand for quite a long time. And there was that one point where both Zot and Fiona played their biggest, most powerful cards. I think they played 3 heroes each on one turn, which was able to, I think, win the game for them. Now, they both went down to 1 health, which was extremely close. And of course, this is the difficulty easy level scenario. There are, of course, other ones in the game. I think there's a total of 7. So there's still 5 more to do, which I'll probably get to at some point in time. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the series, Battle for Greyport. I find it a pretty good game, although trying to do double-handed myself, I think this would play better with other brains at the table, you know, between 2 to 5 players, where you can discuss things and there are more eyes looking at stuff. Because when I'm trying to juggle everything, as you had seen through the notes and through stuff, I get stuff messed up and I miss things just because of the little bit of sort of complexity. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your subscriptions, comments, and likes. Really appreciate it. And I don't know what's next. Actually, I do know what's next, but I will keep it a bit of a secret. I will tell you it is going to be a deck builder next, which I guess this is a deck builder as well. I really do enjoy deck building card games. So that'll be coming up next. And the way I have been cranking out videos lately, I believe the next series will be starting up again tomorrow. So thanks so much for watching along, and we'll see you then.